Need to replace the sink drain in your bathroom sink. This piece right here. Budget-wise dad here, trying to help you save a little bit more money. If you don't want to spend a fortune on a plumber, I'm going to show you something that's not that difficult. And if you're even halfway handy, you can probably do it yourself. So the unfortunate thing that happened with me is I had this piece right here, which is the drain in my bathroom sink, break apart. It isn't even that old. It's only like 8 years old, and it literally broke apart. This is metal. I don't even know how this really happened. And I was underneath the sink because I saw it was leaking down there. And I found that this part was pulling away from the sink. And you could see here, it literally just broke right apart. So before you go out and pay a plumber top dollar to come out and fix your sink, let me show you how easy this actually is. You can buy this really inexpensive. I'm going to put a link down below, so if you want to check it out and see just how much it currently is going for, you can order it right off of Amazon. You can go to your local hardware store and pick one up. Comes with everything that you need here. So here's the old one. Here's the new one. Do be careful when ordering that you get the correct size. Most of them are going to be relatively the same. You can see here, this one fits. It looks like exactly the same size. Comes with everything that you need. Even comes with the new lever and everything like that. Let's show you how easy this is to get it fixed. All right, first step, you're going to see it is a little bit dirty under there when you start pulling everything up. So best go ahead and just give that a nice wash down, clean it up. Since my other side that I'm actually working on is already all disassembled, I just want to show you quickly how you do that. You're going to have that new drain coming down just like this. And then you're going to have these different pieces of PVC piping. All you're going to want to do, I would recommend putting something underneath it to catch some water, because there will be some water that is in here. You're just going to loosen this up. You can do that by hand. Just twist it, do this one here. And you're going to see this whole piece that you can just easily remove. Then you're going to loosen up this piece and totally take that off. You'll have just this left. If yours is just in need of repair and it's not totally broken away like mine, you can just take and loosen up this bolt right here. Then you should be able to easily remove this and this piece right here. By the way, don't forget to turn off the water. Just turn that to the right on both the hot and cold so that the water is shut off. To remove this piece right here, you just pinch this, slide this back off of here, and then loosen this up. You can either do that by hand or just use a crescent wrench to get this off. And as you can see here, I didn't even really need to take that whole piece off just because the whole thing was coming out anyway. The particular one that I bought here that I put in the link down below, all you're going to do is simply twist this off. And you're going to see this piece come right out. Just screws right in. It just screws right in like that. This piece is going to go right from the bottom, and then I'll just screw this in from the top. Let me show you. You're going to see this one here has this big black seal here. This piece right here goes right here on the bottom side of the sink. So this is just going to fit right up in there just like that. Make sure that you get it nice and level and that it fits right into that hole so that there's not going to be any water leaking out. So the new piece comes with this new lever here on the top, along with this in the back, which, if you're familiar, is what fits into this so that it will raise and lower the stopper of the drain. Does come with new ones. I'm going to attempt to just use my old ones that is already in place. If not, then I will switch out these, but I'm thinking that the old ones are going to work just fine. All right, the tricky part, if you have a second set of hands, another person that can help you out, it's going to be beneficial. If you don't, I'm going to try to do this myself. I have to reach under the sink here with this, bring it up, and then bring this piece down the top and screw it in. So it's going to be a little tricky. Let's give it a shot. All right, at first attempt, it's not reaching. So I'm going to have to adjust this bolt, bring this down so that this piece can reach through a little bit better. Right now, I can just do that by hand. Kind of lower that down a little bit. Before you put this all on, I would use some plumber's tape here and some thread tape here. Put it around the different areas where you're going to have the screw into each other just to help prevent some leaks as well. Again, make sure you have a good seal here. And then I'm going to take and tighten up this bolt right here. You will need some form of a wrench. And I got this big crescent wrench here. A regular size one isn't going to be quite big enough, doesn't open up enough. Be careful. Do not over tighten. Your sink is porcelain. If you just start cranking and cranking, you could risk damaging that. All right, after you've tightened that back up and you got it into place, we're going to take and put this piece back on. Slide that rubber seal and that piece right there on. Bring down the rubber seal right here so that it's fully seated, and then hand tighten this into place. Do not over tighten. Get it nice and tight, snug. Don't crank it. Okay, I have it fully installed now. Got everything back into place. Now, the real test. We have to turn the water back on. Maybe before turning the whole water on and running the faucet, I'll just take a little bit of water, pour it down there, see if it's leaking at all. When you're dealing with plumbing, sometimes you're going to get that little bit of a leak and you just have to make minor adjustments. Let's check it out. I would put some form of a small basin or something that can catch water, a bowl, anything that you have handy. I happen to have this handy here. That way, if it does leak, you're not going to, you can already see where mine was leaking before it's starting to create some damage. You don't want that. Put something underneath it to catch the water. So I'm not going to turn the water back on. I'm just going to take and pour some water here. I don't see any water leaking. Make sure I have completely dry hands. Start feel around your seal. I don't feel any water there. No water on anything. Make sure this is all dry before you start, because otherwise you're going to be feeling old water that's on there, the wetness from it. Be hard to tell. Since I'm pretty happy with the fact that there was no water and I poured this complete container down there, I'm going to go ahead and turn the water back on. You should not get any leaking when you turn the water back on because it's just to the faucet and we weren't doing anything with the faucet. We were just working with the drain. No reason to put both waters on yet. Just use the cold. That way you're not turning both off again. Now I'm going to turn the water on. Let it run for a little bit. I'm not seeing any water leak. Once again, I'm going to feel around the seal. It feels completely dry. If it was leaking water at all, shut the water back off. Just make minor adjustments and you should be fine. Well, there you go. Another video here. I'm the Budget Wise Dad. A little do-it-yourself project that has the potential to save you hundreds of dollars, doing something that really only going to take you maybe 10-15 minutes if you're lucky. Replacing your drain for your bathroom sink. So if you like this video, please give it a like, thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to this channel so you can get more videos like this. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. I really appreciate all that. It helps the channel out. No cost to you whatsoever. another free video, do it yourself, helping you save hundreds of dollars or even more.